Don't forget to appreciate how far you've come. It's easy to get caught up in the things you're still pursuing, the dreams, the goals that you have. It's easy to still think about where you want to be, the life you still want to have, the future you want. And it's easy to still think about your shortcomings and the past and the regrets you have and all the mistakes that you've made and how you could have did things different, how you could have taken a different path or had a different conversation or spoke to a different person. But I think something we truly forget is to appreciate where we are today in the moment and to pause and to reflect and just think about it and appreciate it and so to say, stop and smell the roses. Take a time to be present in the moment, to be still. And I think there's a power in stillness. For my people that believe in God and Christianity, God made the world in 7 days and he still took time to rest. He still took time where he was still. He wasn't working, he wasn't doing anything, but it was still a valuable day. So that shows us rest is valuable. Rest is a thing. And that doesn't mean rest like, I don't mean like just actually sleep or anything like that, but like taking time to be still and to reflect. And that's resting. You're not focused on the future, you're not focused on the past. You're just focused on where you are today and making sure things work out, or you're just contemplating in a sense. You're plotting, you're meditating, you're in that state. And take the time to think about how all the things you already overcame and won, all your wins, all your battles, all your fights. Think about what you survived. Think about the hard things you've already done, schooling, sports, business, being a parent. Like there's things that you've already done that was hard and that you survived and you lived to see another day. And I feel like that can power you through for the future. That can power you through for the goals that you're still chasing, the future you're still chasing, the things you're still trying to accomplish. Because you can think, man, right now where I'm in life, there's a lot of bad happening. There's a lot of hard times. There's a lot of, me struggling, a lot of uncertainty. But think, when you're taking that moment to appreciate where you are, you can think, oh, I've already done hard things. I've already overcame things that were supposed to kill me, that were supposed to delay me, that were supposed to distract and disturb me, that were supposed to stop me. But I've already done that. And if I can do that, I can do it again. And it just makes you remember that you can do things. But another thing with appreciating where you are, it's just you're living prayers that you used to have. Today, you probably have certain blessings, certain prayers answered that now you take for granted. But years ago, you were praying for them. You're staying up all night, crying for them, hoping for them, wishing for them. And now you take it for granted. It could be a car, it could be a house, it could be a certain job. And now you hate that job. But it's a reminder that the goal to life is not to just want and desire things, because once you have them, they become familiar. You become used to them, just like a relationship. Maybe you pursued a guy or girl and they were your crush and you did all this stuff to finally get them to date you. And now you have them. Now you don't take it for granted. You stop dating them. You stop pursuing them and the relationship goes stale. But that can happen with possessions. That can happen with a job. That can happen with, anything. You could want something so bad and then you finally get it and it's like you just take it for granted. So I think it's important to appreciate where you are, what you've already accomplished, and to reflect, to rest, to meditate, to pray, and continue to go. Because you got to remember the biggest thing. We come to this world with nothing, naked. We were born naked, and we chase, we go after, we get all these things for money, from love, from, just pleasure, from, just want to, from, status. Like we want to be the best at something. And then we die and we can't take any of it with us. So what is worth something? Don't lose your soul. Don't lose meaning in life. Don't use your core values, your core morals, which is going to be those loving relationships, the people closest to you, things that money can't buy, things that, it doesn't matter if you have 1 million followers. It doesn't matter if you're the number one athlete, number one movie star, number one TikToker, whatever. Like that stuff is cool to accomplish while you're here, but you got to remember, we're leaving without that stuff. So make sure that your priorities are in order and that your focus is in the right place. Now, still chase money. Money is important. You need it to survive and to eat. Still chase goals that are worthwhile because you inspire people. You get a platform where you can inspire people. So I'm not saying don't go after that stuff, but just remember, we come with nothing, we end with nothing. So what do you want your life to really look like? What do you want what impact do you truly want to leave on people in their heart, their spirit, their mind, the things that are the real, the real assets, the real things in life. So this was Consistency Day 259. I hope you got something from this message. I hope it encouraged you, inspired you, challenged you, or made you think different. And if it did any of those things, I encourage you to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more and continue to follow along. But other than that, I wish you all peace and blessings on the journey.